Hey, it's your boy Bobby Beast here. I want to talk about my review, the Dragon Ball Super, episode 87. A little delayed, but hey, had to take care of some business. But your boy is back, and here I am. Episode 87 is very different from episode 86, where 86 was all about an introduction and a form of hinting towards what's to come in the future with, Oob, an introduction to Android 17 and seriousness and even the design of fights and everything. The episode was just phenomenal. This one's a little different. This one's more comedic. This one is like, okay, spaceship showed up. These dudes show up. They're poachers, right? They're collecting animal life, and they're looking after the Monosaur, the one that we saw from last episode. Now, basically, they captured. According to what said, this dude does this on the regular. He goes to different planets and capture wildlife, sell them off to the highest bidder, things of that nature. So Goku and 17 are on their way to the ship, but it's a little too late. So Goku grabs 17 and then instant man transmissions to the ship. They end up fighting it out with some bad guys aboard. We go to Krillin talking to 18. 18 said Goku and 17 are a lot alike, meaning that they're a little childish and they can get a bit immature when in the middle of an adventure, which kind of makes me, when I heard that, I was like, looking at it, 17 is not really, thrown off by Goku's attitude or his anxiousness for adventure, and seeing these two together and going on adventures and all that and fighting one another. I don't really see the similarities, but then again, I do see it. They have a high sense for adventure. So it was like 17, was there with Goku and they're beating up guys, and all of a sudden, 17 is like, hey, son Goku, you handle these guys right here. I'm about to go take on the boss. And it's like Goku's like, nah, man, I want to take on the powerful dude too. And he's like, are you a child or something? It's a game or something like that. And Goku's like, man, come on. So it's like, you see that going on. 17 ends up leaving Goku and going off to fight the boss, which 17 takes on his enforcers and beat the living hell out of them. And then he eventually gets to the point where he's messing with this boss and he kicks his behind. Goku eventually shows up like, yeah, I'm doing the damn thing too. More comedy moments. The dude who is the boss, he says he has a self-destruct device and he doesn't care. He will blow up the entire ship, blah, blah, blah. So, with that being said, we clipped to Beerus because during this tense scene, Goku was like, "Gah!" and the ship blew up. And then the next thing you know, Beerus was like, I had a dream that Son Goku died, man. What's going on? So, the next thing you know, what's actually going on the ship is that 17 pours out his guts and say, you know what, I'm just going to, tell my children and my wife and tell my sister and my brother-in-law that, all respect, all love, I'm gonna do what I gotta do. So 17 grabs the dude, jumps out into space. Goku goes Super Saiyan Blue, gets in touch with them, and instant transmissions to King Kai's planet. So he's at King Kai's planet, and he's like, hey, history repeats itself, blah, blah, blah. And then Goku mentions that he brought Cell to King Kai's planet when he was going to self-destruct. So what's up with Goku? When someone's about to self-destruct or there's a bomb going on, why the hell does he instantly think I'm bringing him to King Kai's planet? This is the only place he can be safe at. And I guess Goku looks at it like, okay, you guys are already dead, it's not really going to hurt you if we explode or something like that. But lo and behold, 17's like, oh, so that's what happened to Cell. This is the place he blew up at. So it's 17's up on game about what's going down or what had went down in the Cell Saga. Eventually, the dude turned out to be a fraud. He's a liar. He's not a self-destruct device. 17 gets to the point where he's like, you need, click that. And dude's like, I don't have the strength to do it because, the gravity's holding him down. And then 17's like, do it. And then he clicks it. Party favors come out. And pretty much it's all done with a whole bunch of sprinkles and stuff like happy birthday and all that. So the next thing you know, the poachers are arrested by Jocko, and Jocko shows up like, hey, I'll give you some credit for this. I'm taking all the credit for them. These dudes we've been looking for a long time. We're gonna need some. Thank you for your help. And Goku's like, yeah, so we're not getting no credit, we're not getting nothing. He's like, nah, I think I'll take it all. Matter of fact, I'll probably write you a letter, or maybe not. And then Jocko flies off with the ship and everything like that with the duct tape on it called "Do Not Touch." Like the police like "Do Not Cross." Very funny, very funny. And then we go to a clip where pretty much 17 embraces Krillin as his brother, which is his brother-in-law. And, pretty much saying that he will participate in the tournament. Now, one thing I did forgot to mention in the beginning is that Goku did mention 17, the Super Dragon Balls, and the fact that they're size of planets and an obtainable wish with no limits. And basically, 17's interested in that. And he's like, okay, cool, I'm going to get a boat so me and my family can see the world. This boat will cost a lot of money, probably $1 bajillion or something like that. And Goku's like, okay, well, everybody's got their own goal. And 17 even looks at Goku and says, well, what's your goal? And Goku's like, to be honest with you, I never meant to really save the world. I just wanted to fight the strongest guys. But then again, I don't want no one to get hurt. I don't want that to happen to nobody. And I really can't stand for anybody, anything bad to happen. So this evil Goku concept, because about him being evil, he just want to fight in fights and stuff like that. Let it go, because the guy pretty much said, yeah, I'm a warrior. I really want to fight the strongest guys in the world, but at the same time, I do care about life. I can't let things go down a certain way, so I do give it down. So evil Goku theory has been defeated. However, it doesn't let out the fact that the guy is addicted to fighting. So basically, yeah, man, that's the episode. 17's decided to join the Universal Tournament. I will give it a 7.5 or just a 7 on the scale, because it was way more comedic. They had some serious moments, but it was like, if you're doing a part 1, part 2 type of thing, you kind of want to keep the similar mood to the next one. And I can understand if you want to change the mood a little bit in order for it to be a little different. But I mean, it just went from serious, epic comeback, epic fight to more of a comedic episode. And once again, I'm not against it. It's pretty cool. It's a good filler, action-filled filler at that. But at the end of the day, Dragon Ball Super episode 87 was still pretty darn good. So I just want to say, I liked it. And I look forward to the next episode that's coming up. So yeah, much love, much respect to everybody. I just want to say it's your boy Bobby Beast here. If you like the content, go right ahead and subscribe and hit that hit that notification button. Oh, of course, hit that like too. I just want to say I look forward to talking with you a little bit more. Hold down and 1. Hey,